guys, welcome back to Bermuda Grass Central. In this video, I am simply going to show you how to fix a fertilizer burn. Intro. Okay, yard fanatics. Now, I'm getting straight to the video. Guys, when I threw down that flagship, I got right here, start talking on the cell phone, and I left my hopper open, the bottom of it. Fertilizer still down in that spot, and I got it up, but you see the end results. That's called a fertilizer burn. Now, some of you guys, you may look at it and think it's a lawn fungus, but if you spilled fertilizer there and you delayed getting it up, more than likely that's what's going to happen. In this video, I'm going to show you how to fix a fertilizer burn. Okay, yard fanatics. Now, there are a couple of things you're going to need, and before I start, Yard Mastery, Rigid, Scott's are not sponsors of this video. These are just the things that I use every day, and if it's on the channel, you know it's BYD approved. All right. I'm finna have another fertilizer spill. But these are the things you're gonna need, guys. You're gonna need the Scott's lawn soil and a wet dry vac. You can use mama's house vac if you want to. Guys, the reason I want you to use this, because it's right there in your face. Turf builder, lawn soil for lawn repair or overseeding. Now, this can be used for seed, sod, and grass plugs, but I found that if you use this for those spots right there, they actually help the stolons and rhizomes spread to that area quicker. You don't need anything else. You don't need to cut the soil out the ground, the dirt, anything, none of that. No plugs need to be removed. Don't go buy any more sod. Just do the simple procedure and you'll fix. Now, one thing I want to also stress, we got two videos going on here, and I'm going to actually I'm going to do the cardinal sin. I'm going to put some more fertilizer here. Not that much, but I just want you to see, guys, use that as an example. So we spilled some fertilizer right there. Hopefully you can get the overhead view of this right here. Guys, the first thing you need to do is get that vacuum cleaner. I take that back. The first thing you need to do is take your hand, grab some of this fertilizer as much as you can, and put it back in the fertilizer spreader or whatever. Now, what you don't want to do is to take a water hose and wet this down thinking you're watering it in, because you're just going to burn it out. It's going to spread out. The second thing you don't want to do is take a blower and start blowing this fertilizer everywhere, because some of that fertilizer is stuck to the soil and you're actually going to blow it down in there. This is why I recommend you get a wet dry vac, or you go get mama's vacuum cleaner. And guys, don't let mama see you use the vacuum cleaner, please. But you take that and you suck that stuff up right there. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. If you listen, you can hear it suck up. Wiggle it around, make sure you get all of it. When you stop hearing it, you got it all. Okay, we got it all. So now what we're gonna do, and guys, you got some choices. Either you can take that and pull all that dead grass up, or just leave it there. Me personally, I just leave it there. I'm trying to make this as easy as possible. All right, next step, cut this bag open. All right, pour the dirt in that spot and put you a nice amount down there, and I'm gonna show you why. All right, let's set this right here. Okay, guys, and you can see how juicy that is. And this is some of the stuff that sticks and stuff. But guys, all this stuff is part of it. This is not a mistake. It's designed that way so it can help hold the moisture. Some of these little chunks of wood or whatever actually prevents seedlings or whatever from washing out. All right, you can use this on plugs also. But what we want to do is this, guys. Take this soil and spread it out. Now you see what I'm doing. The reason I'm making a diameter is because I gotta stimulate stolon and rhizomes from a distance. All right, so we got it. You see what I'm doing? I'm rubbing it in, and I'm rubbing it in so that the grass blades come up. If you cover this up and those grass blades are down there, you could possibly suffocate them. All right, and you spread it out. Now this is where, you see that? This is where that burn spot is. I want to make sure you get this grass in there. Now here's the trick. Sorry for the airplane. Here's that trick. When you get this in that spot where it's at, kind of massage it in. Get that soil to make contact with the other soil. See that? Make sure that where you got that grass at, make sure those blades come up through that. Don't bury the good grass. Gotta make sure it's poking up. Now, what you can do after you do this, you can come and water it. Water this part down, water that lightly. But here's the thing, guys, this already soft. It's moisture already in it. Now, bear in mind, I'm doing this at 7 o'clock at night, so I'm not out here in the heat. I suggest you do this after the grass is dry. Do not water this before you do this, because if all this is wet, it's going to be a muddy mess. I'm doing it later in the evening because I don't have to fight heat. Feels good out here. What is it? I don't know, 66 degrees, so that's a good thing. And like I said, guys, you see I got it down. That's the spot right there. So what's going to happen is this. Stolons that's in here, and generally they'll start coming, I want to say somewhere around summertime is when I see my most stolon production. Generally, I don't see them that much in the spring, but late spring and the summer, I start to see it. They'll start creeping over in here. You'll see all this start to fill in. If any rhizomes are going to come up, they're going to come up under the bottom and poke through that. So eventually you're going to fill it up. Do not overseed this spot. I'm going to repeat myself. Do not come and put seeds in this spot, because you're going to have two different types of grass. This grass is the hybrid sod from the builder. You put that down there, it's going to be considered common grass. That grass is going to be a tad bit lighter. It may grow taller. It's not going to look good, guys. I know you're tempted, but don't do it. This is how you fix a fertilizer burn naturally and let your grass naturally spreads back over into it, all right? So, okay, yard fanatic, hopefully that video answered your question on how to fix a fertilizer burn without spending a lot of money. Guys, I only spent like $8 on the bag. Cut it open, spread it out just like I showed you, and in a matter of weeks, that spot will fill in. Guys, if you watched this video and you learned something, make sure you hit that subscription button, ring that notification bell. Every time BYD uploads a video, you'll be notified by YouTube. And guys, if you want to know more about filling in bare spots with sand, click here, guys. Guys, if you want to level a spot, click here. And guys, if you hadn't got your Crushed Out Neighbor t-shirt, the merch is always available. Don't forget to watch my last video. Once again, you're tuned into Bermuda Grass Central with BYD, Big Yard Dog. This is Michael Bowman, and I'll talk to you soon.
And if you don't know, now you know,